Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be discussing the Module 1, the body. Motivation. How do you feel about your body? Are you proud of it? Why or why not? What kind of body is idealized in today's society? Do you agree with this ideal? Why or why not? Who do you think has an easier time dealing with standards of beauty and body image in society? Males or females? Explain your answer. Body shaming is the action or practice of humiliating someone by making mocking or critical comments about their body, shape, or size. Body shaming is something that most, if not all, women have personally experienced. When we were younger, we might have come across a tita or classmate who made inappropriate remarks about our weight and body. Ay, tumaba ka no? Or, grabe, ang payat-payat mo naman. And as we grow up, getting exposed to these body shaming comments never stopped. And in fact, they still very much exist in our everyday lives, especially online. It is really never okay to make fun of anyone's appearance, no matter who they are. A loved one, a total stranger, or even a celebrity. It is rude, disrespectful, and demoralizing to be on the receiving end of body shaming, and this can lead to long-lasting effects on person's mental health. Body shaming should never be tolerated. So I've searched some victims of body shaming, and thankfully we have these celebrities or personalities who stood their ground and made their voices heard against all the negativity thrown at them. So first is we have Brian Ramos. Brian Ramos addressed concerns about her weight loss in September 2020 vlog. In the video, she revealed she was going through so much stress with the many changes happening in her life, a breakup, and moving into a new apartment. Fast forward to 2021, and the 30-year-old actress still receives the same comments but shared that they don't really affect her. I just take it with a grain of salt. It doesn't really hurt my feelings. She also added that she is self-aware about her body. I own many mirrors and part of my job is know what I look like. I don't think I ever hear something that I don't expect first because I know myself. Next, we have Gigi Hadid. Body shamers called the 20-year-old model too skinny during Fashion Week this year. But Hadid doesn't lost weight for her job. She's been struggling with a disease that causes her weight to fluctuate. She punched back at the shamers who don't understand what she's going through with a message on social media. For those of you so determined to come up with why my body has changed over the years, you may not know that when I started at 17, I was not yet diagnosed with Hashimoto's disease. Those of you who called me too big for the industry were saying inflammation and water retention due to that, she wrote. Over the last few years, I've been properly medicated to help symptoms including those, as well as extreme fatigue, metabolism issues, body ability to retain heat, etc. I was also part of a holistic medical trial that helped my thyroid level balance out. Next, we have Chris Burnell. For years, Chris Burnell has been attacked by harsh comments about how skinny she is. Some even diagnosed her with eating disorders. But that was never stopped her from being vocal against haters. In December 2020, the 31-year-old actress and entrepreneur posted a workout mirror selfie and wrote encouraging words to her followers who have also experienced body shaming. At one time or another, you might have experienced body shaming at the same way that I did. Waking up every day to people commenting on my body wasn't easy at all. Thankfully, I am pretty headstrong and keep channeling all this negativity into my work. I would look myself in the mirror, smile, and say, always choose kindness. You are beautiful. Literally, nobody is perfect, and people must always be reminded of that. If you are also a victim of body shaming, I understand you and let's make sure to not tolerate it. Let's educate people on what is right. People are skinny, curvy, tall, short, petite, large, and that's just the reality of things. You are beautiful whatever your shape is because you are God's creation. When when you know your worth and value from God, no one can already make you feel worthless, less valuable, or unloved. Next is we have Twice Junghyun. Twice Junghyun has been receiving body shaming messages from critics due to her recent weight gain, but her fans stand to defend her. Due to her health issues, the K-pop idol has been in and out of the spotlight in the past months. To recover from those problems, Junghyun needed to take a break from time to time and consume medications for her injuries and anxiety disorder. However, one of their side effects is weight gain, and Junghyun showed a remarkable transformation that led some people to criticize her. Still, her fans defended her from the attackers and offered heartfelt support to the K-pop idol. Background knowledge. Many people believe that the fashion industry and women's magazine construct a negativity image for women. The standard of beauty around the world tends to lean toward fair skin, Western features, and thin bodies. This has resulted in women opting for skin whitening creams and plastic surgery, in worst cases, suffering from eating disorders such as anorexia and bulimia. Although there are products that try to promote a positive body image by celebrating differences body types, skin colors, and features. These are few compared to those that feature the opposite in commercials, magazines, fashion shows, and the media. In this modern age, this has become the case for men as well. So first, before we start the excerpt, let's know first the author. Ensler is an internationally best-selling author and Tony Award-winning playwright whose theatrical works include the Obie Award-winning The Vagina Monologues, as well as Necessary Targets, Emotional Creature, and The Good Body. She is also the author of the political memoir In the Body of the World. She is also the founder of V-Day, the global movement to end the violence against women and girls that has raised more than $100 million for local groups and activities. The Good Body. Ensler, The Good Body was published in 2004 by Villard Books. This 92-page book, which sells for $19.95 in the United States, is organized as a play, and it is a short, easy-to-read book full of unique stories. True stories shared by women all over the world. Eve Ensler communicates the theme that the strive for perfect personal appearance can be found anywhere. Here are some vocabulary words that we will encounter on the excerpt. Scrawny means very thin in a way that is not attractive or healthy. Testosterone qualities such as noticeable strength and aggressiveness that agree with traditional ideas about what men are like. Deprived not having not having the things that are needed for a good and healthy life. Omnipresent present in all places at all times. Neurosis an emotional illness in which a person experiences strong feelings of fear or worry. Maple a type of tree that grows in northern parts of the world and has hard wood often used in making of furniture. Creeping developing or advancing by slow imperceptible degrees. Flabby lacking resilience or firmness, weak and ineffective. Crux to hit or press something so hard that it breaks apart or opens suddenly. The good body. My body will be mine when I'm thin. I will eat a little at a time, small bites. I will vanquish ice cream. I will purge with green juices. I will see chocolate as a poison, and the pasta as a form of self-punishment. I will work not to be full again, always moving toward full but never really full. I will embrace my emptiness. I will ride into holy zone. Let me be hungry. Let me starve, please. Bread is Satan. I stopped eating bread. This is the same as not eating food. 4 days in, a scrawny actress friend tells me, Eve, your stomach has nothing to do with your diet. What? It's a change of life, she says. All you need is some testosterone. I try to imagine what I would be like, totally bread deprived and shut up with some testosterone. Serial killer comes to mind. I'm walking down a New York street, and they catch a glimpse of this blonde, pointy-breasted, raisin-a-day stomached, smiling girl on the cover of Cosmo magazine. She's there every minute, somewhere in the world, smiling down on me, on all of us. She's omnipresent. She's the American dream, my personal nightmare. Pumped straight from the publishing power plant into the into the bloodstream of our culture and neurosis. She is multiplying on every corner. She was passed through my mother's milk, and so I don't even know that I'm contaminated. Don't get me wrong, I pick up the magazine. No, no, no. It's the possibility of being skinny good that keeps me buying. I discover Starbucks maple walnut scone expanding in me, creeping out. sloppy age leaking through the cracks, Big Macs, French fries, Pizza Land, for helping, can't stop. My stomach is America. I want to drown in the cement. Obviously, I'm missing something. Maybe if I go find the woman who thought this up, she'll reveal the secret. The good body, a concise interpretation on what it means to feel uncomfortable with your own physical appearance, which aims to address a question of what she wants to be when she grows up. I want to be good, she says. If Ensler conveys a thought that the strive of women in perfection of personal appearance can be found anywhere. This is an unrealistic want that can severely affect one's life. Moreover, this focuses on the things with what Eve learned from the women around the world, making it to be considered as a feminist approach. Eve started the literary piece with a powerful statement that when she was a little girl, she wanted to be good when she grows up. However, she describes that as girls grow up, being good is impossible. This is for the reason that the uniqueness of this story makes readers like me to feel personal and conscious of my body, because in reality, most women face body image concerns, but in different ways. For, Furthermore, Eve included brief stories of her personal struggles as a woman and the things which her hatred towards her stomach has done to her. I can say that Eve was successful enough in connecting to the readers, for she made use of unique stories which made the good body real. Although the majority of the literary piece focused on women who believe that they need to change their body in order to be good. It was still good, for I would not have understood the full story of it because it would have been one-sided. The fact that the introduction of women who love their bodies is stated, while Eve Ensler doesn't. It induced me to be encouraged and motivated in reading this literary piece. At the latter part of this literary piece, it is evident that the idea of having a good body is greatly affected by the influence of mass media to the one's body image. Thus, it, it can be considered that the body image issues and generalization appear everywhere, as proved by the story of Eve Ensler. That's all. Thank you for listening.